We may have lived through an entire year of this pandemic, but literally nothing has changed because Ryland Adams is being exposed by Trisha Paytas, Sia is being accused of doing some not nice things to Maddie Ziegler, and TommyInnit has been banned. By the way, in case you're wondering, I may be a cat, but I have the heart of a lion. That's why I'm banned from the LA Zoo. Irrelevant news. Zendaya recently did an interview, and a lot of people noticed something that she said.
What do you most like in a man?
I'm most like in a person. How about that?
Oh, totally normal statement. Nothing to see here. Twitter's absolutely not gonna lose its mind.
Good morning, gays. We got Zendaya.
Well, that's one way to look at it.
Zendaya came out as LGBTQ+, and if gay bad, why we keep winning?
Wait, that means Zendaya came out? I had no idea. But hey, what do I know? I spend half of my day coughing up fur balls.
Zendaya came out. That's it. That's a tweet.
Well, good for Twitter for figuring this one out. And speaking of figuring things out, Billie Eilish fans are trying to figure out how to get her merch.
When Billie Eilish said, I'm too expensive, she meant my merch is too expensive.
Folks, haven't we learned from Jake Paul that the best way to sell merch is to leave subliminal messages throughout all your content that leads people to buy your merch?
I need a sugar daddy who can buy me Billie Eilish merch.
You know what? A sugar daddy isn't a bad idea. Not only could I get a $120 Billie Eilish sweater, I could get some catnip too. And in other news, John Mayer shared his thoughts on the Framing Britney documentary.
John Mayer almost cried 5 times during Framing Britney Spears documentary.
Wow, I almost believed 5 times that he cared. And speaking of caring, makeup guru Bretman Rock responded to a fan who was curious why Bretman blurred his feet in his latest video.
Because they was ashy and I didn't feel like getting about them.
See, folks, that's the type of initiative somebody has to have when they want to keep a perfect wiki feet rating. And now for something totally unrelated, Bryce Hall. Is he embarrassing himself again?
Bryce, what are we going to do about the $2,500 that you owe me?
The $2,500?
Yeah, dude, you said somebody, you figured out who shot up the billboard.
Was it you?
So I said it was me, so you owe me $2,500.
But I know it wasn't you, though.
It wasn't, man. I wouldn't do that to you.
Did you figure out who it was, though?
Nah.
Folks, I can't believe people are doing this to Bryce. This was totally an inside job. The entire city of Los Angeles just got together and vandalized this billboard to tell him how much we don't like him. Oh, little Bryce. Anyway, folks, moving on to Ryland Adams, who shared some very important information on his podcast.
Last time we talked about toys, he said he loves this toy.
Wait, he did? I missed that.
This took a turn I wasn't expecting. Shane got me a swing for Valentine's Day.
Oh, that's real?
Folks, there is no such thing as too much information on the internet. In fact, the more you share about yourself and every single personal intricacy about you, the better it is for your future. I mean, just look at Shane Dawson. That worked out so well for him.
The couch
That's
is what
weird.
people...
You guys
like when
know,
you're young,
can't
you
just...
the couch where the seams meet.
Exactly. Oh, I don't have a... So I just different.
Am I the only one who uses toys?
I'm more of like an armchair person.
This entire segment is an amazing advertisement for neuralizers. Because I wish I could forget all of it now.
Shane bought me a swing
like as a
for
joke,
Valentine's
or are
Day.
you gonna use it?
But you've never used it?
We try. No.
Really?
Yes, immediately. Sorry, folks. I'm on the phone with my internet service provider. I'm canceling my plan right now. Sorry. Yeah. No more. And speaking of no more, Trisha Paytas can't get enough of exposing Ryland Adams because she keeps exposing him.
Get out of the shower and have teeth whitening strips on. That's how, like, I just don't care about this person, like, at all. But I found something really interesting, and I just thought I'd share it.
I wonder what it could be.
So you all know a Ryland Adams. You don't know? Oh, you still don't know? He, like, got engaged to, like, Shane Dawson or whatever, so I guess he got some sort of relevancy.
I guess the gloves are off at this point.
I had a podcast called The Sip, maybe still does, says he's rebranding because he doesn't like people talking about him. No one's talking about you, they're talking about Shane. You're just the mouthpiece that gets caught in the way.
Oh, come on, Trisha, don't put Ryland down like that. He was just telling us a story that made all of us immediately want to delete our memories.
He recently came out with this merch, with Killer Merch, which is Jeffree Star's merch company, and this is recent. He's rebranding. He's not a T channel anymore, but still having, and that's The Sip. This looks so similar to one of my favorite brands.
Now, folks, let's get one thing straight. That is a coincidence. You do not want to go against Killer Merch. It is in the name. It is a Killer Merch. It is run by Jeffree El Chapo Star. Watch your back.
We get you lack originality. That's why your podcast is called, like, Tea something. And you leech off your famous fiance, but you can change it just a little bit.
Here's a lesson I learned in a book written by some advertisement guy named Don Draper. If you're gonna steal something, just do it. And speaking of just doing it, bald and pregnant James Charles saved the world from Godzilla.
Hi, sisters.
Hi, love, how are you? Hi, bro, what's up? Don't. trying to kill me. I'll be suing.
Godzilla better watch his back. The makeup community is currently very trigger happy with lawsuits.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to drop the attitude. Soaring, flying. Look at me saving the planet.
What an inspiration to all of us. And in other James Charles news, he had a lot of thoughts to share about defending JoJo Siwa from the baby.
I mean, I'm glad that he tweeted JoJo and cleared everything up. For me personally, I just thought the line was inappropriate to begin with. Everyone was like, you don't understand rap. I get the line. I understand the double entendre there. It just wasn't my personal cup of tea. I just wanted to make sure my good friend JoJo Siwa was not being dissed, and as long as he wasn't, that's all that really matters.
Well, good for James for inserting himself into another situation that literally had nothing to do with him. Those clout coins aren't going to collect themselves.
It's really none of my business in the first place anyway, but, you know, as a fellow member of the LGBTQ plus community, Miss Siwa, I just want to make sure that she was okay, taken care of. She's only 17 years old, like, literally running the entire world, and I just feel like her name should not be associated anywhere with diss tracks, even if the intention was not to actually diss her. That's just my personal opinion.
Well, I'm so glad that James Charles was able to share his opinion about that, but not the Lapidos, because that's how you keep your priorities straight. And in some absolutely unexpected news, Sia is facing some very unusual allegations.
Following shooting the Chandelier music video, Sia's relationship with Ziegler got even more intense. The Dance Moms alum would have weekly sleepovers at the musician's house as a young child. In fact, when Ziegler was only 12, she slept in Sia's bed on more than one occasion.
Yeah, FBI. Hold on, folks. I just read something real weird. Yes, that is a second cell phone bit in the same video. You're welcome, folks.
Someone needs to do a documentary on how disturbing the relationship between Sia and Maddie Ziegler is. It looks like I want more information.
Now, folks, I know I was jumping to conclusions earlier. It seems like the internet moves so fast. Let's just put a foot on the brake pedal and try to understand what was really going on.
They're like sisters. I love how they snuggle together.
So Maddie Ziegler's mother described to a magazine how Sia and her 12-year-old daughter would snuggle during sleepovers. I don't care what anybody says. We need more context to this situation. We can't just assume that Sia is obsessed with Maddie Ziegler like that.
The fact that Sia is following Maddie on Insta is weird to me. Screams energy, but I don't know.
I mean, let's be real here, folks. Sia shared a bed with Maddie Ziegler. If she unfollowed her on Instagram, that'd be kind of rude, right? And everybody knows it's better to be weird than rude.
I realize there's some things I can't protect from her, she said of the 18-year-old former Dance Mob star who has been the publicity-shy singer's avatar/muse for more than 6 years.
So Maddie Ziegler, this girl who allegedly started sharing a bed with Sia when she was 12, is Sia's muse. Wow. I may need a second to digest that.
Why didn't no one realize years ago that Sia was literally Maddie?
I am so glad that somebody's finally saying something about this, because it is so absolutely clear that Sia has been cutting Maddie Ziegler's hair for the longest time. I mean, look, they have the same haircut. Oh, they mean the other? Oh, yeah, well, I can't really speak about that.
She even referred to herself as Maddie's bonus mom, a phrase she just recently discovered and quickly turned into 1,000 t-shirts she wears all the time now.
Jeepers creepers, I think I spot a creeper outside my window, and you know, those aren't good in Minecraft world, folks, so excuse me while I go take him out before he blows up my house.
When a creator, cough cough, Sia, says she cannot do a project without a particular child or she wouldn't create at all, I think we should all be going, excuse me, what?
Excuse me, what? Sorry, I was still busy taking out the creeper. Oh man, they're a lot of trouble. And in other news, the Cocado Enchilado is doing rather well. Thank you for asking.
You're ruining my show. I'm not even eating. I'm not even eating. And who says you have to eat? You don't deserve to eat. A mukbang.
Well, it looks like the Broken Record show is still playing the same tune. And speaking of changing your tune, Minecraft YouTuber TommyInnit was banned from TikTok for community guideline violations, and he had this to say on Twitter.
TikTok just banned me.
Well, that ban didn't last for long because Tommy is back. Unlike that teacher who has about 30 backup accounts and has been banned from TikTok. She's not coming back. And now a palate cleanser. Anyway, defenders, make sure you like and subscribe for more videos like this. Every like will be another wholesome moment on the internet. Tell me in the comments down below, what do you think? I want to know. Check out these videos right here. They're good too. Make sure you're still washing your hands, not touching your face, and staying away from stupid people. Have an amazing day, defenders. I love all of you. Peace.